Hello, welcome to Old Nerd Reads' Marvel Comics in Order. This is episode 79, and this time I read Marvel Presents Guardians of the Galaxy number 8. Nice copy here. Got some spine ticks, but it's a nice and bright, shiny cover. The back cover is nice and bright and shiny and white, clean. It's got these creases right here, though, that ain't so cool. A little bit of spine tickage going on there. But otherwise, very nice copy. The pages are nice and white, not faded into yellow or musty smelling. This one is a fill-in issue, a reprint and fill-in issue. Roger Stern wrote this one. He's fairly new at Marvel at this time, Roger Stern was, and I believe he was just doing some editing. So this would be probably a very early writing assignment for Roger Stern. Al Milgrom is still the penciler, though. And we've got Bob Wycheck inking him this time, so he looks pretty good, I think, versus when Alan Milgrom inks himself and just slops the ink on real hard. But yeah, Bob Wycheck's a good inker for Al Milgrom. So you don't get a whole lot of news story here. The Guardians pull this box in from space as they're flying around, and it's like a airplane black box. It's for an alien spaceship. But so we get that first page and a half, and then it just goes right into a reprint from Silver Surfer, I believe. This is an old Stan Lee and John Buscema Silver Surfer story that they reprint. This is a story of the Silver Surfer battling the Badoon, who the Guardians of the Galaxy, that's who they got their start, basically fighting the Badoon in the far-flung future, 1,000 years in our future. The Badoon had taken over the Earth, and the Guardians of the Galaxy helped lead a revolt that defeated them and sent them packing. And that's how this series got its start. But this is, like I said, is a fill-in issue, a reprint of an older story, Silver Surfer story, where the Badoon have come to Earth and they're trying their hijinks at that time. Some excellent John Buscema artwork. I believe it's Joe Sinnott doing the inks. Stan Lee written. But basically, the here we get an explanation from Steve Gerber, the usual series writer. He's been very busy because Howard the Duck, his other book, his other creation, Howard the Duck, is campaigning for president in 1976. So he's been busy working on that, and that's why he couldn't get this issue written in time. So this right here on the letters page, Steve Gerber gives a reason for why this is a fill-in issue. Basic story, not anything too spectacular, but fun nonetheless. Fun to look back even further in time from 1976. Here, John Buscema doing his best Jack Kirby impression. That could very well be a Jack Kirby drawing right there, especially with Joe Sinnott inking, because Joe Sinnott was a longtime Jack Kirby inker. So you get the first page and a half is new material, and then this last page right here, this last page and a half is new material as well, written by Roger Stern, drawn by Al Milgrom. But yeah, it's just basically a fill-in issue, and nothing too special about it, other than it's just kind of a throwback, a neat way to throw back to an earlier Badoon story from Marvel Comics. So if anybody knows anything about the Guardians of the Galaxy's history or Silver Surfer's history with a Badoon, please comment it down below. If you like this kind of content, I am right in the middle of a series of reading my Marvel Comics collection in order. I read them, my collection, in publishing date order, and make a video about each issue as I do. I also do videos about physical media like Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff that I find at the thrift shop. So if anything if that sounds good to any of you, please subscribe to the channel. Give this a like, share it, and I really appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.